A day like today, the game of the weekend as well here, a London derby, the first of four, the next 4 games for Arsenal. In fact, they play QPR, Fulham and Spurs, the next visitors to the Emirates. The match commentators, Alan Smith and Alan Parry.
Barcelona-style technicians in Juan Mata, Oscar and Eden Hazard to support their only recognised striker, Fernando Torres, who has shown more yellow cards, incidentally, than any other official in the Premier League so far this season. Here's Torres. Made a sensational first start in the Champions League against Juventus, scoring 2 superb goals. Torres with the ball in, and it was dangerous. Manoni confident enough to let it go.
We'll probably see that kind of passage of play quite a few times this afternoon. Chelsea getting plenty of men behind the ball and then breaking with the pace that they've got. It's not a bad ball, not the worst in the world from the striker.
Hazard onto Torres.
Hazard turn, even though he was in his own half.
I think Jeff Shreves has had a word with the Arsenal bench. We'll just come back to that as Chelsea regain possession. Torres. Now Arteta for Arsenal. Torres felt he was fouled and he stayed down, incidentally. Torres with the layoff. Free kick given, followed by Vermaelen.
Yeah, he came in from a distance there, committed himself and didn't get the ball.
Luiz had that early Chelsea free kick from a similar distance. This is a different angle. Over the head of Luiz, and Torres sneaks in behind everyone to give Chelsea the lead. Well, they might have rid themselves of the curse of Drogba, but now it's Torres who's put Arsenal to the sword.
Well, it was a mess from start to finish, wasn't it, defensively for Arsenal, because David Luiz was in absolute acres, never mind about Fernando Torres drifting in on the back stick. It's a really clever finish. He's got a physical contact of Lauren Koscielny, but he hooks his foot round. It's a fantastic goal from Fernando Torres, it really is. But Luiz, if that ball was another foot lower, he'd have had an open header, a free header.
5 goals in 10 games now for Fernando Torres.
Really pleased with that one, the manner of the finish, the way he's adjusted his body, the Spaniard, top class.
Terry could have won that header, and as it was, Torres used his foot to perfection. And Torres wins it back superbly against Koscielny. And he goes down, and the referee again waves play off. A very interesting 30 seconds there.
Isn't it just? Shades of Fernando Torres and Nemanja Vidic a couple of years back at Old Trafford, the way he dispossessed Lauren Koscielny there.
Torres rather sarcastically applauding the assistant referee on the far side, whose flag stayed down, not across his chest.
Lauren Koscielny there when he challenged Fernando Torres, must have been fearing the worst, desperately trying to get back goal side. You wonder if there wasn't any contact, why he actually missed the ball. It was a difficult one to go straight for goal, but didn't get enough on the knockback at all.
Torres, Mikel, dangerous throw, and Mata with a lovely ball, but Torres is offside.
Lovely pick out from Mata into his compatriot, really good spot. He did look off Torres. By half a yard. Check's kicking has let him down in this first half and out of his hands on that occasion, couldn't find the front man.
Now it's Torres back to put in the challenge.
It's a late one from Torres, scraping down the ankle. It's not the best tackle from the striker.
Striker's tackle, that wasn't it? Offside here, Torres.
Probably a little bit difficult, but it's a really clever finish from the Spaniard, really clever.
First time, and gets it back, leaves it to Torres. He did well to keep possession there, so tight. Torres again, cleverly done. And a very good effort, albeit side netting.
Yeah, nice work between him and Oscar. They were loath to commit themselves when Oscar's got the ball at his feet in the box there. Good footwork there from the Spaniard.
Well, it looked as though Chelsea were going to go in with what would have been a well-deserved half-time lead given to them by Fernando Torres. Then Gervinho's superb strike brought Arsenal level. Well, there are some fixtures in the Barclays Premier League you just don't want to miss, and this is always one of them. It's been an absorbing contest so far, and it could get even better. Torres used his strength well then. He's got support. However, perhaps delayed the pass a little too long. It is, though, a Chelsea corner. And fails to win it back. Torres. Challenged by Vermaelen. Chelsea get a free kick, and Vermaelen gets a yellow card.
Gets his body between man and ball there, Torres. He saw the challenge coming, and
Chelsea have the lead back again. Torres there. And that's about all he could do, really. As I said, there wasn't nobody in an advanced position he could pick out. Torres comes to meet it. And that well by Gibbs, but he's in trouble against Torres. And got out of trouble. And Chelsea break quickly here with Torres. Should have done.
Hankinson there on the overlap.
He thought about it. Thought too long. And that means Chelsea break dangerously again with 4 men in this attack. Torres leading the way. Torres. Here's Torres. Mata, Oscar, Hazard all in the box ahead of him.
Good tackle.
Torres. Mata. And again, Chelsea defended it well. Not the best ball out though by Torres.
Might just need a third in this match.
But he's got to do better than that. Torres. Hazard. There's Mata. Torres. Great play. Referee's given a free kick right on the edge of the penalty box.
Yeah, tight. Really neat one too.
Torres. Here's Moses. And he felt he had to hit the dropping ball rather than controlling it.
Yeah, and I think he felt he had to hit it early. He's just trying to get the old paint brush on this and dip it into the far corner.
Torres, superbly done. He's been impressive and wins a free kick.
This isn't going far.
Indeed not. But it's John Terry who comes to meet it firmly. Torres. That's all he needed to do, really, just keep the ball down this end.
Well played.
Chelsea remain unbeaten in the Barclays Premier League. Arsenal have suffered their first defeat this season in any competition. Torres setting Chelsea on the way. Gervinho with a brilliant equaliser just before half-time. Then Koscielny with an own goal. And that proved to be enough for Chelsea to become the first team ever to come here to the Emirates and beat Arsenal 3 times in the league.